We spend our days trading time for money. We trade our freedom for a paycheck. And we trade see you tomorrow for let's catch up someday. We promised that things wouldn't change after college. But life has a way of getting in the way. Someday almost never comes. Until you decide to stop waiting. Five friends, five machines, and the open roads to Wayanad. They say you can't go back in time, but when the heaven goes on and the city fades into the rearview mirror, the years just fall away. We aren't just riding to a destination, we are riding back to who we used to be, before the jobs, the stress. The mountains of Wayanad, the winds of Kozhikode, they're just the backdrop. The real journey is reconnecting with the brothers I almost lost to the noise.
Right, this is a little before us leaving for the trip. I am in fact geared up, the bottom part at least, and we're going to tie our panniers first, and then we'll come back with our helmet and all of that. Also, you can see that I'm wearing earplugs, getting my audio levels. Once we're done tying our panniers, we will start. Alright, so I finished tying the panniers, setting them up there through Velcro here, and they're tied up here as well. Over here, you can see that. So that's not coming out, hopefully. And then we also have it tied on this side as well. This one. I think I might have to find a better way to tighten this so that it doesn't go in or something of that sort. But yeah, and we have a little mic there. I'll give you guys the cold start. We have our camera set up here, and that's our maps. And this is a little bit of a... anyway. Right, so to give you a brief, even though I might have probably given this 100 times by now already, we are heading to Wayanad with our college buddies and another friend of ours. So we're starting at, what's the time now? 3? Yeah, 3 o'clock from our house. We'll be there at 3:30 and the meetup point, and then from there we'll be leaving at around 4 o'clock. Shell is open. I have fueled up yesterday full tank, and I've set the trip to 0. I think I'll also set the second trip to 0 so that it's like a commencement of the ride. The first one is for fuel. Yeah. So the way we'll be doing today is, this ride is essentially, we'll be doing only Shell V power to see if there is a difference on our whole experience with whole mileage and power and performance and all of that. We won't be riding fast. We'll be way below 100. We'll be sitting at around 80, 90. But yeah, that's the idea for using Shell power. And we'll also be fueling up every 250 kilometers rather than checking when we hit reserve, because we have 4 liters after reserve as well, so that way we have a little bit more travel per fuel stop. Today's lineup is a GT 650, which is ours. Interceptor 650. You might have seen Siddharth. If you're new to the channel, then you haven't. But for those who have been watching my videos, then you might have seen the Black Ray Interceptor. So there's that. And then there's also the Bullet 350, which is actually also featured in this channel in the Malappa Hills ride. It was both a part of the ASMR and as well as the vlog, I believe. And after that, we have a Pulsar AS200 that was also featured in the channel. It was in our Yelagiri ride. And then we also have a Duke 390. Now that is a new bike to this ride. I mean, to this group. We've never ridden with him before. His name is Vismay. So we have Vismay, Ravi, Humaid, Siddharth, me. 5 of us on 5 little bikes heading out to Kerala. We'll be on this particular trip enjoying food and just taking a break from life. That's the idea of this trip. It's a multi-day trip, which is essentially why we are packed so much. Today is Friday, 15th of August. By the way, happy Independence Day. If I'm not wrong, this is the 17th Independence Day. But yeah, we'll be coming back on the 18th of August afternoon. We'll be leaving Kozhikode at around same time, 4 o'clock, 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And we'll be reaching Bangalore at around 2-3 in the noon. So the entire itinerary for today, for this trip is, we'll be starting from here at around 4 from Bangalore. And we'll be heading to Wayanad through Gundlupet and Bandipur forest. And then from there we will also be, we'll be going to Wayanad, checking into our hotel. We'll be staying in Wayanad for 2 days and traveling all of the local places around. And then once that is done, we will then be going into our Kozhikode, which is also very close to Wayanad. I believe it's around 1.5 hours. Damn, I am hungry already. That was a third gear full. Damn. We have done 23 kilometers. From fuel up though, we have done 30 kilometers. 1 liter fuel khalas chat. I think that's one of our boys only. Yes, sir. Yes. Alright guys, we're all prepped. Look at this. We have Siddharth, we have Ravi Babu, we have Humaid, and I'll show you something. Wait. झंडा स्टार्ट होता है इधर से और फिर यहाँ पे एक और फिर वहाँ पे. I've tied it to the frame. Hopefully it will stay. I mean, it should stay. Where we have Vismay on his Duke and he's tied it there, taped it. Now that reminds me, I have to. ठीक है, tight ही है, I guess. हाँ, tight है, चलेगा. चले. उम्मीद तो दिखा नहीं, अब दिख. ये अपन का है. All right, off we head to Wayanad. The ride has officially begun. What's up? We have switched from POV to handle while riding. Mega Chad movement. Now we're gonna wear the gloves back. Oh wait, that's a good thing. I can check if my mic is still on the bike. Yeah, it is. Nice. So, what is up? Morning. Time is 7:59 to be precise. We have about covered we've covered 87.5 from our house, and the last time we refueled is 58 kilometers ago. We still have quite a lot of fuel. In fact, we've only dropped by 1 point, but that 1 point was being very, very sketchy because it dropped as soon as we did 14 kilometers. So that was a little scary, but then it looks like there was a error in the fuel meter because it hasn't dropped yet, and we've done from 14 to 50. So that's not an issue. Right now we are in, let me check. Achirlahar. Interesting. And we are sitting at 80 because we have a Bullet 350 and the AS 200 also got their engines rebuilt recently, both the Bullet and the AS. So we're not gonna speed anything above 80. Plus the Bullet sits at 88. We cannot do anything above 80 comfortably. So there's that. Now we're just heading. We have 2 hours 36 minutes more to reach our Gundlupet, where we will be refueling, as we are done an approximate of 200 kilometers, and from there on we will be heading towards Bangalore forest checklist. Hey! Doesn't check also, bro. What is that? Mood खराब कर देते हैं. Spoil up the mood, bro. Okay, back to where we were. So we are recovered 200 kilometers at Gundlupet. From there, Wayanad is another 80 kilometers or so. So total is 280. And from there again we have our short chat. We're gonna stop for breakfast in the next 5-10 minutes. So we're strapping back up. Look at Ravi dancing. I'm not gonna point it because then he's gonna stop dancing. Just look at him dancing. ए गाड़ी साइड लगा ना. We like messing around. Alright, we're heading back. We're continuing our ride. It looked like it was gonna rain actually, so I have put my rain liner for the bags. I haven't put my rain liners for myself. Alright, let's get going. We have 3 more kilometers to go, and we have as of now done 142 kilometers on the new fuel tank. See, it rained here. We saw the clouds passing actually, so we all just packed. Then by the time we packed, it stopped raining. It became sunny. And since we think it might rain a little ahead, as you can see, the clouds are quite cloudy and dark. I thought, okay, it's fine. I'll put my little panniers, rain liners. And then my jacket and pant rain liner, I've kept it in my pocket at easy reach, so that if at all it does rain, I shall stop and change or wear it actually. See a lot of KL vehicles. We're about to hit Karnataka's Kerala border, very close. Holy shit, that looks good. That is 100% wallpaper material. The entire thing that you see on the left side now, it looks like Windows 7. Oh my god, is this the forest area's queue? Oh! This is what a monsoon ride should look like. Rain pouring in, you're on your freaking rain liners. आया ना, थोड़ा मस्ती करेंगे क्या?
क्या करना?
इस रोड में चले जाएंगे?
जाने का जा सकते हो आप। क्या करना?
गाड़ी में we'll go in that road.
चलो।
क्या बोलता है?
चलना ऑफ रोड।
हाँ। Not entirely off road, उतना भी off road नहीं है।
चलो। वहाँ से भी दिखाया था कि इधर से घूम के जाने की।
किधर?
मैप में दिखा रहा था कि यहाँ पे क्या हुआ?
हेलमेट होगा। किधर है वही पूछ रहा हूँ, उधर जाना है कि बाइक लेके उधर जाना है कि चले जाना है?
बाइक लेके तो लेते हैं एक दो वहाँ से और फिर चलते हैं इधर। यहाँ बहुत क्राउड है।
वही क्राउड है। ओनली फॉर फोटोज।
ठीक है।
ठीक है, मेरा वो बाइक में चाबी लेके फोन लेके आ जाना रे रवि।
यार हेलमेट लेके जाएंगे। We are edging ourselves for Ghats, bro.
Genuine भाई।
सेक्सी दिख रहा है bro।
मेरा the only reason I want to take my bike and go there is I might find a place to take a good photo.
गीला है भाई, देखना।
तो क्या भाई?
इतने खामोश लग रहे हो।
वो सोच रहा होगा इनके साथ ट्रिप पे आ गया, कहाँ पे फंस गया मैं। नहीं, मेरे को लगता है ना वहाँ पे सेक्सी फोटोज मिलेंगे।
I see flowers over there,
But I see people. I see Mali also.
Huh?
Selfie. It is actually doable.
They want to take a selfie with us, bro.
You have your phone. You want to take selfie with your
They want to take a selfie with us. No idea why.